a bunch of our friends wanted to know, how can you listen to this on the radio? So now that we're here and we're back, I got Va'Les with me, I got Deca-Gon on the call. And for those of y'all who are checking in on the live, you can always tune in when we're live on any of our radio station Instagram pages when we go live, when Instagram allows us to go live. We thank you for allowing us this time, Instagram, to be on your platform, because sometimes they be not letting us. But if you don't catch us live, we're on every morning at 7 a.m. West Coast time on the Vegas Jackpot 100 radio station page. So we played a rerun of that week's picks every day until the next week's picks on Vegas Jackpot 100 at 7 a.m. West Coast time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 10 a.m. So if you're in Florida or Philly, wherever you're at, East Coast, check out the Vegas Jackpot 100 radio station at 10 a.m. for these weekly NFL picks. This week is week 2, and I got Deca-Gon on the call. Va'Les is in the building, and we're going to pick the Falcons. Atlanta is playing the Vikings. Two real shitty teams, if you ask me. I'm taking Atlanta. Who you got in this one, Va'Les? The Vikings or Atlanta?
Actually, on this one, let me look at them. I'm actually Atlanta against the Vikings. I'm taking the Vikings.
Okay, yeah. Well, their quarterback impressed me a little bit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked that he had the wheels that he had last week in week 1, but I'm still taking Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Are you taking Atlanta?
I'm taking Atlanta. Va'Les has Minnesota. Who you got in that one, Deca-Gon? Minnesota or Atlanta?
Okay, well, like you said, first thing, J.J. Mack is all right for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, as far as NFL starts go, a comeback win, that's dope for real. And then J.J. to J.J., that could be a bit of a problem, right? But what's your boy's name? Penix over there, right? He's all right, too, for real. So I don't know. Their kicker, Atlanta's kicker, could use a little more confidence. Yeah, but Hot Atlanta got the better defense.
Hey, if the kicker needs...
I think JJ's riding a high that they're not going to be able to take him off of, right? And he's at home, too, right? So I'm just going to have to say Vikings, too.
What you about to say? If the kicker needs confidence, they got this place called Magic City in Atlanta. They could just take him there, you know what I'm saying? And he could have all the confidence in the world. If you don't have the Stars channel, go check out Magic City on Stars. You will not be disappointed. Great series.
They're going to learn opposing teams, they used to take people there on purpose to get them screwed up for Sunday.
That's right. But it never messed Shaq up.
That will help.
It never messed Shaq up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, he signed a $120 million contract in Magic City.
Oh, you've seen the series too, huh? So are you taking Minnesota in this one?
Yeah, Vikings for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so Deca-Gon's got the
JJ.
Vikings. He's going JJ to JJ. That's dynamite. The LA Chargers looked pretty good last week against the Chiefs. They got that dub, and Deca-Gon was the first one who had it first. He predicted it. And the Raiders look a little different. They're playing against each other. I'm taking the Raiders in this game. I just, they're the original LA team. I'm going with that NWA squad, the Raiders. Who you got in that one, Va'Les? You going with the LA Vegas Raiders or you going with the LA San Diego Chargers?
I'm going with the Chargers, baby. Come on now.
All right. Okay.
Chargers on this one.
Okay, you going hardball. All right. Deca-Gon, who you got in that one? You going LAC or the Raiders?
Hey, you just said it right there. You know what I mean? If nothing else, though, listen. Week 1 showed me that we don't know nothing about any of these teams yet. We don't know nothing about them, right? You know what I mean? But I like both these coaches. You know what I mean? They're what you call what players coaches. You know what I'm saying? And Pete got his defense playing great for real. You know what I mean? But it's LA, it's Harbaugh, it's Herbert, man. You know what I'm saying? They're coming off wins. Well, they both coming off wins, right?
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? But I think this is going to be another team that loses at home. I'm going to say, the Bolts. The Bolts going to get it done. They're going to beat the Raiders in Vegas.
Shout out to
Vegas
Rockbox.
Raiders.
Shout out to Rockbox, huge Chargers fan. Shout out to Rockbox, big time friend of the program. The 49ers are playing the Saints this weekend. Ooh, that's First Class's team. And I still don't know who's quarterbacking the Saints, but we could just probably remove that S this year because they really ain't popping like that. Sorry, First Class. But I'm taking the Gold Rush. I got the 49ers in this game. I think this is an easy way to pad my stats in week 2. It's an easy dub. But who knows? Who you got in this one, Va'Les? You going with the easy dub and the 49ers? Or you going with the First Class to blast Aints? Who you got in that one?
I'm taking the 49ers. I'm taking 49ers on this one.
All right, we're serving it up to you with a spoon. Who you got in this one, Deca-Gon? The First Class Aints or the Niners? Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Shout out to First Class. Shout out to First Class. And look, I'm going to say, look, I love my black and gold unless they play in my black and gold. But right now, I think they got a shot. If you've been watching Rattler was rattling them off, man, like semi-auto type for real. If he could just connect more downfield, he'll be dangerous. And look, there's no Purdy, right? No Purdy. I mean, that means backup is Mike Jones. Mac Jones. Mac Jones is backing him up. Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
But no, but there's no Kittle. No Kittle for sure. Might not have Jennings, right? So they got a shot, right? I mean, but you'll have Mac Jones to McCaffrey probably all day long, though, right? I don't know. And the Saints can't stop the run. So I'm gonna have to say Niners.
Yep, bang, bang, Niner gang. We're going 3 Niners. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Whenever we pick the same, we got to remind you guys. Don't blame us, blame mama. All right, next one. Giants are playing the Cowboys. And I don't know, the Giants might lose to the Aints this year. I think they suck. I'm going Cowboys in this one. Who you got in this one, Va'Les? You going Cowboys or New York Giants? Who you got in that one?
All right, let me check my. I'm actually going Giants.
Oh, he's taking the NYGs.
Yeah,
they're going to go 1-16 this year? Is this their one?
I'm going to try it. Going Giants.
Okay, this is their one in the 1-16 then.
Yeah.
You heard it right here on SOA Radio. Va'Les picked the NYGs. Who you got in this one? The NYGs or them Seabos, man? Who you got in that one, Deca-Gon?
Listen, I feel sorry for Russ, man. Hey, yo, sorry, man. This is not good. This is not a good one. And the boys is coming off a loss, too.
That's
Yikes.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
I think Russ might not start. I think it's gonna be like a last minute game time decision. They're gonna say, oh, he pulled this or pulled that or whatever, and he can't start. So you know what I'm saying? They gotta start their rookie at some point anyway, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
they could.
But anyway, and they have look. The G-men got that non-existent defense. They gave up 220 yards on a freaking ground last week, man. You know what I mean? So this got blowout written all over it for real. But again, week 1 showed us what? We don't know shit. I mean, know nothing. I'm sorry. We don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It could be Russ the neighbors like all day. That would be good. If Russ just fine, but if Russ keeps it himself, and then he gets hit and he loses the ball like he did last week, which gave me flashbacks of when he lost us the game, doing the exact same thing, get hit, lose the ball. So them boys that I can't stand, I think they get this at home, man. Boys that I can't stand. They can win it at home.
He's going with the Cowgirls. All right.
Yep.
The Titans play the LA Rams. And to me, this is a Rams house. Whose house? Rams house. I'm picking the Rams, of course. Va'Les, who you got in this one? The LA Rams or the Tennessee Titans?
Well, that was a game I wasn't looking forward to at all. I'm be real with you. Tennessee is looking good, but I'm going with LA.
Right.
Deca-Gon, who you got? Rams or Titans? Who you got in that one?
Listen, this is what they call a trial by fire, right? Like, yo, young man, it is. Hey, yo, because the young man is at home and he's playing the Rams. The Rams is just as tough as the Orange Crush on D right now, right? So your best bet is to run. Yo, just just run. That's like their only weakness, right? Well, besides the whole entire offense, Rams has no offense. But anyway, but the Titans, I'm sorry, they can't stop the run either. You know what I'm saying? So, but they can stop everything else. So, I mean, it could be an upset, but I don't think so. Like you said, it's my new home. This is my new home too, man. It's the Rams. Got to go with the Rams.
Most definitely.
Baker Mayfield is balling, and he plays for the Bucks. And they're playing against the Houston Texans, who are 0-1. Only put up 9 points last week against those LA Rams. You know, the whole first half looked like Houston was going to win. And then they went to the locker room and came out and never really came out after that. It's like they shot their load in the first half and didn't have nothing left. I don't know what happened at the end. They should have won the game, but they fumbled it because somebody punched the ball out. Kind of looked like the game might have been rigged. Who knows, right? But Baker Mayfield, man, he is one tough son of a bitch, man. Good player. Cleveland should have never let him go. He's now signed a nice deal in Tampa Bay, and I see them winning this division. I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one. Who you got, Va'Les? Tampa Bay or Houston? H-Town, chop and screw.
Let me see. Wow, did I pick that game? I'm going with Texans. I like the Texans.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the quarterback. I like their running back. I like the coach. Yeah, I'm going with the Texans. And he was a Texan himself, so I'm rocking with the Texans.
Shout out to D'Amico Ryans, great player. He tore both his Achilles as a player too, and still played after. Who you got in that one, Deca-Gon? The D'Amico Ryans Texans?
Hey, yo.
Or the
Well,
Bucks?
I think he just picked the winner, but I got to go with the upset. Listen, Texans at home, right? And these two teams haven't even played a lot. You know what I mean? I think the Texans only lost to the Bucks like once. You know what I mean? But Stroud, man, he could be looking, I'm showing my age right there, right, with the expansion thing. But anyway, Stroud could be looking better, man. And on the flip, like you said, Mayfield, he could run and gun. He'll probably be letting loose early and often. I really believe in Baker for real. You know what I mean? And the Texans, well, they do have Chubb. So, but my gut is saying that unlike Kermey, Stroud is not going to go 0-2 at home. You know what I mean? So, no, Stroud. He's man.
He's going 0-2. You taking the Bucks, right?
Hold on. No, I got you. I think I really do. I think the defense is too tough too. You know what I mean?
We're gonna stay right here with you.
The Texans have a better defense, right?
Yeah.
The Texans have a better defense, supposedly. I mean, it's only week 2 for real. But anyway, they supposedly had a better defense, but I'm still gonna say the upset. I got to go with the Bucks, man. Baker gonna get it done.
We're gonna stay right here with you, Deca-Gon, because Seattle plays the Steelers. I had it in pencil. Should I put it in Sharpie? You taking the P team or what?
Just playing, man. Why you always just stop with that pencil crap, man? You already know what it is. Like, look, I'm gonna talk about this one. First, let me say this. I get what coach is doing. All right, he decided to go back to what won him his first Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's have a better than most QB and set him loose. Don't worry about him. Like he used to say, he would be like, yo, we let 7 do his thing. That's what he used to say. I'm not saying he's saying that out loud about 8, but he knows that that's in his head. Like, let 8 do his thing. Then coach the hell out of the rest of the team, right? That was his recipe for success in the beginning. You know what I mean? That's it. Okay, hold on.
Let me ask you this question.
I'm not worried about this game, though. Because my D ain't looking like it should. And theirs is. Yo, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? Just let them be what they're designed to be and make Sam look like he did last week and not like he looked last year. But on the flip, I want to say this. Listen, we never had an Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? We've always complained that we didn't. The closest thing we ever had was TB and Big Ben, and they were killers for sure. You know what I mean? But we always wanted this kind of QB. It's what our fathers, that's what they wanted. And they would complain about. They complain about the organization being mad that they didn't grab up Dan Marino, who was born, raised, and went to school his whole life in Pittsburgh.
That's right. That's right.
Real rap. God bless you. God bless you. For real.
So on
Coach is
Aaron
right.
Rodgers.
Coach is right. Like, look, let Ink do his thing and coach the rest of that. Like, I hope you got them ready to go, man. We can get this W at home. For real. Here we go, Steve.
So
we can get this W
so
at
let
home.
me ask you, on Aaron Rodgers, before he played any ball in Pittsburgh, if he would have retired before this year, would you put him in the Hall of Fame? One Super Bowl ring, many MVPs. I think he won like 4. Was he already a Hall of Famer before he strapped on the black and yellow?
I think not first round. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, not first
second
go.
ballot.
I think he gets there after, you know how they do.
Yeah.
But not first go. Not first go.
Okay.
He's not, no. But now he will. Now he will. He'll come over here. And that O-line got to look better because they're not protecting him real good for real.
Okay.
But if he still had 400, so come on, man. He is a killer. He is the QB that Pittsburgh has been complaining that they wanted forever.
See, so
I'm hoping that they, shut up now. This is our Dan Marino for me.
Yeah, I got him in the Hall of Fame. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a Hall of Famer. And to me, for my money, he's the best quarterback I ever seen put on your uniform. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what I just said. That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know. And he just put up 4 touchdowns last week. And I thought he was done.
He got sacked like 4 times.
Yeah, I thought he was done like 2 years ago. Speaking of the Achilles shit with D'Amico Ryans, you saw how Kobe Bryant's Achilles kind of destroyed his career. D'Amico Ryans came back after his Achilles. He tore both of them, one in each leg. You know what I'm saying? But some people can come back like D'Amico Ryans and still ball out. And some, their shit is over with. Like Kobe was never the same. He had that one really nice game to end his career, but he wasn't that guy anymore after the Achilles like he used to be, And I thought Aaron Rodgers' career was done, but last weekend proved me wrong. 4 touchdowns is nothing to sneeze at. This is a wake-up call to anybody who thought he was done.
And still deliver? Come on, man.
That was a wake-up call because the Jets are not, on defense, they're not a bullshit team. On offense, they're a bullshit team. But their defense has been good for the last few years. You know what I'm saying? So that was no bullshit win with the 4 touchdowns last week. That was a legit W. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you didn't know, Aaron Rodgers is fucking back. I'm taking the Steelers in this game. Who you got, Va'Les? Steelers or Seattle?
You already know. Pistol pack and pixie, baby. That's right.
All right.
That's what it is.
The Jets are playing the Bills. Another pad the stats game. To me, this is an easy W. I just feel like the Bills are going to win. It is a division rivalry, but, I turned the game off last week when Baltimore had this sizable lead and it was the second half, and I was like, oh, this is over. I handed the remote to my wife, and I was like, put the housewife bullshit on. I'm done with football. And what? I looked at the score the next day to see how did I do. I picked the Bills. I guess I lost that one. What? Oh, shit. The Bills came back and won 41-40?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yo, okay, we're not there yet, but that quarterback in Buffalo may be a Hall of Famer too. He's fucking knocking on that door. I got Buffalo in this one. Who you got, Va'Les? Bills, or Jets? Who you got in that one?
Hold on for a second. I gotta go down to the mailbox, go grab the bills.
What about you, Deca-Gon? You checking the mail? Seeing if there's bills in there, or are you going JETS?
Hey, never. Even though I do like their quarterback, that was he's that dude. He's all right, man, for real. He's no slouch, for real. You know what I mean? People think that he really should have been our starter, but anyway. But the Mafia, like you said, they should have lost that opening. They were losing the whole, like you said, they got lucky, and it was huge luck, dog. There was things that happened that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Your boy fumbled. Anyway, I'm not even going. Anyway, yeah. I am. I'm gonna leave it alone. the mafia is playing a baby version of who they just faced. This is what you call a trap game for real, right?
That's
So
right.
they will be ready for it. They'll be ready for it. The Bills are gonna be ready for it, man. They really are. I think they know it's a trap game too. Like, this is that bullshit. We just played the game of the year, and now they're giving us a baby version of the same team. You know what I'm saying? But Fields will keep it interesting because he's that dude for real. But they ain't got enough. They ain't got enough to stop the Bills. The Bills gonna go over there and win, like, for real, just up the street, across the road for real.
Yeah, that's right. The Commanders are playing the Packers. I was shocked because they said he wasn't gonna play, and he still ended up playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we just lost Va'Les. Hang on, real quick. We'll see if we can get him back on. Hang on.
Good.
I think we lost Va'Les. Hang on. We'll try to get him back in here.
Okay.
Yep. You're listening to SOA Radio, brought to you by Radio Impact DJs. Radio Impact DJs. SOA Radio. NFL Picks Week 2. We've just merged. Va'Les, you back with us?
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was you. That was temporary difficulties on your behalf. I'm writing and I'm looking in my tablet.
Hey, it's not you, it's me. That was a Seinfeld reference. Okay. So the Commanders are playing the Packers. And like I said, Michael Parsons, I heard he wasn't going to play, but somehow his back, he pulled an Embiid. Oh, actually, never mind. My back's fine. I can play. All of a sudden, he played the game, and wow, man, the Packers look like maybe they might be one of the top 3, 4, 5 best teams in the league last week. Commanders, they actually were one of the top 3, 4, 5 teams in the league last year because they made it to the NFC Championship game. Their quarterback is good. Their team is good. They got a little turmoil with the wide receiver and the holdout situation. I don't know, guys. I think the Packers might be one of the best teams in the NFC. They might even be in the NFC Championship game this year. I'm taking Green Bay. Big Spook sent me his picks on a text, and he's taking Green Bay as well. I'm going with the Big Spook Packers, man. Who you got in this one, Va'Les? You picking the Packers or the Commanders?
I'm picking the Packers. I like Love. He's a good quarterback. And I see what the Packers are trying to do. Offensive and defensive. They did a lot of revamping for the past 5 years. So I'm taking the Packers. No matter what, took the Commanders. They got a great young quarterback. But for some odd reason, somebody take the Packers. I already had it highlighted, written. Packers it is. That's what I'm going to see if do these Commanders back to back until I go back home.
Who you got in this one, Deca-Gon? Fight for old DC or Green Bay Packers?
Well, look. I would have picked the Pack to get the W last week, but there was some bad intel given to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe purposely. I don't know. Yeah, but no, I like this one. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun to watch, man. Daniels, like we were talking about, but Daniels will hit, what's his tight end? Ertz? Is his name Ertz?
Yeah,
right.
That's
hit
right.
him. Yeah, Hilton.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll hit Ertz all day. You know what I'm saying? And so,
go ahead. There you go, guy. I got to talk about some Ertz. I'm kind of pissed.
Okay.
I'm kind of pissed they let Ertz go because Ertz was doing good when he was with was that player? He didn't even play. I don't even know if he played anymore. With Philadelphia, Wentz. When he was with Wentz, him and Wentz was a good combination, like Brady and his tight end. I forget his name. But for the most part, the cleanest. But for the most part, Ertz is a good tight end. I see what you're saying, Debbie. I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Well, you know why they let him go?
All day.
They got a rule in Philadelphia. The rule is the reason why they let him go in Philadelphia, they have a rule in Philly. If you're age 30 years old, they usually let you move on.
Let you go. Yeah.
I mean, they were doing that since the days of Joe Banner.
Yeah.
Unless you're the quarterback, they usually cut they let Brian Dawkins, who's a Hall of Fame player, go because he was in his 30s. But once you hit age 28, 29, your time is almost up unless you're a quarterback. in Philadelphia. They
crazy.
rarely keep players in their 30s. But yeah, so okay, so you were cooking real good there, and we interrupted. Who you got?
No, it's all good. It's all good. I was just gonna say, Debo will definitely try to do his thing. You know what I mean? But the Packs defense, led by Micah, you know what I mean? They like I said, it's gonna be fun to watch, man. But the Packs defense are way too strong, and Love is in the air. Love, he been throwing that thing up. Love he keeps it in the air for real. You know what I'm saying? So he's damn near great right now, or darn near great right now. You know what I mean? So I see the Packs. They're going to win. They win at home. At home, too? Come on, man.
Now, everybody who's checking in live, they see a big P on my hat. And shout out to Jimmy Blues. He made a really cool song about peeing on the hat, peeing on your bitch and all that. Excuse my language. But, yeah, I got a P on my hat. And this next game involves a P team. It's between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a rematch of the last 2 out of the 3 Super Bowls. And, it's going to be fun because one team is 0-1, and they're facing a possible 0-2 start in Kansas City. And the other team is coming off a 1-0 start and a Super Bowl champion in Philadelphia. So, before I reveal my pick, I'm going to ask Deca-Gon, who you got in the game between Kansas City and Philadelphia?
Yo, listen, Mahomes has never gone 0-2 ever, you know, and so there is still some magic in old Kermie after all, you know what I mean? But luck does not seem to be on their side this year, man. You saw that, right? So
they used a lot of that last year.
If you ain't got luck on your side, you need that defense, man, and they ain't got much of that. Not enough to stop the run game, and I don't mean Saquon, you know what I mean? Because they probably do that, but they don't have enough to stop both Saquon and Hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Eagles is going to hurt them Chiefs. Hurts them Chiefs all day, like for real. For real. So yeah, and the deep for the Eagles, like, when they ain't spitting on people, they good.
Yeah, that was spit for spat because Dak spit first. So instead of tit for tat, they went spit for spat. But usually the second guy always Dak spit first. Dak Prescott was spitting in his direction, but they always catch the second guy. That's how the refs are always they got their head up their ass the first guy, and then the guy who responds to the troll always gets caught, So who you got, Va'Les? You picking Kansas City or you going Philadelphia? I wasn't sure, man. Who you got in that one?
Come on, you just fucking dived out of the sky to get fish out the water. You already know I'm fucking with the pistol pack in Pennsylvania. Come on now.
All right. I remember watching Terrell Owens at your house and rooting for those Eagles back in the day, but that was 21 years ago. And I got to take this P hat off. This P hat is for the baseball team. I got to put this KC hat on.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. For those of y'all tuning in,
here we go.
I got the Chiefs hat on. If you're listening to me on the radio, you can't see it, so you got to go to Instagram to watch the old footage of Wednesday night, September the 10th. When I put this KC red hat on, I'm taking Kansas City to go 1-1 after week 2.
Wow.
I got them beating the Eagles, man, and everybody's going to be crying in their beer in Philadelphia. They're going to be complaining and saying Nick Sirianni is a stupid coach and all kinds of dumb shit. If it wasn't for Nick Sirianni, you know how they try to micromanage the team in Philly. And KC, they got a running back named Isaiah Pacheco. He's a great running back. He's going to be running, and he's going to have more yards than Jalen Hurts rushing after the game is over. And he's going to have more yards than Saquon Barkley. Just like how he had more yards than those guys in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. He led all teams and all players in rushing 2 years back. I got the Chiefs winning this game. And it's going to be glorious. Patrick Mahomes is going to be smiling. Taylor Swift, she might just get some airtime on the camera there. She might have a nip slip or something. It's going to be phenomenal. But we're going to take KC in this one. That's who I got.
Wow.
Yeah, you already know, Deca-Gon. I'm already with you.
Yeah, for real. Like, yo, he lost his P card.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what that shit stands for. Kentucky Fried Chicken at the Eagles get double. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Kentucky
That's
Fried
right.
Chicken.
Shout
I'll
out
tell
to
you what, that
KFC. They got the new potato wedges and wings deal at KFC. They're a friend of the show.
Well, hey, we adding Kermit's legs to it too. Yeah, frog legs. Yeah, frog legs to it, to the menu, bro.
When it's all said and done, we all know that Patrick Mahomes will be in the Hall of Fame. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We don't even need to worry about that. He got A-Rod beat by a mile in that one. You know. So, yeah, that's the end of this week's picks. I know we got to get shout-outs before we go. I want to thank everybody who did tune in last week and pray for my son because, you know, we ask that you pray that he make good decisions, better decisions. And, you know, this week has been so far nothing but good reports back from school. He's been on his best behavior. God is great. We hope that we continue this progress, not perfection, but progress. And we thank you guys for your love and support. Everybody tuning in who's been sending prayers up to Desmond. Deca-Gon, you got any shout outs before we go?
Oh, yeah, just say you guys, that's really it right now. My little bro, yo, I shout out to him. He's getting married on the 4th of October. So, yeah, you know what I mean? So I might freestyle a best man speech.
Nice.
Let me ask this question. Nice. Is this the brother who was at my house the first time you came over?
No. This is my younger brother.
Okay. This isn't the truck driver.
Sacramento.
This other brother doesn't drive a truck, does he?
No. Oh, well, actually, he could. Yeah, he does. He
okay.
He has CDL too.
That's cool because, you know, he's getting married on 10-4 and, you know, the truck drivers get on their CB radio and
word.
10-4 over and out. That's cool, man.
Right.
He's got it. He can't forget his anniversary. He probably say 10-4 all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
also
perfect planning.
Yeah, I also got a son whose birthday is 10-4. You know what I mean? So shout out to Sayo, buddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, M Yosh music. So yeah.
That's really cool. Happy cake day in advance to your son. You know what I'm saying? Va'Les, you gonna bring us home tonight or what?
Yes, I am.
Let's hear it.
Peace to be bestowed upon all of y'all. Thank you for the panel for letting me be here today. And I would like to send a shout out to KG, M Unique, OG Tone, DH Chase. May your merch prosper for you. Big Spook. Kay, the Hitman Davis, and to all the new artists that are following us, and to everybody that loves what we're doing. And it feels great to be able to give out a positive notion or emotion to things in the world. I really don't have too much to say tonight. Really, I was going to say thank y'all for everything that y'all have been doing for us. We appreciate it. We love doing this. This is our passion. This is something that is not for fake or for play. Something that we love to do. It brings us joy to bring you joy. May that your best endeavors come true. May that you prosper. Don't forget, y'all. We will be posting on IG on Stay Tuned 24/7 or any platform that DJ Greenguy is on about Deca-Gon spiritual book. So we'll be posting the link so y'all can grab that. So everybody look out for that. I'm gonna get it myself because I want to get a good read on some spirituality on another perspective as well, not only just my own, but just from another perspective. And you know, I read a lot of the great books like the Quran, the Bible, the Diyajini, the Torah. You know, y'all, the Bible is the Bible, so it's like these things help mold me and help guide me in a lot of ways in spirituality. But recently, I'll be honest with everybody who's listening, you know, if you have any anger management problems or any mental sicknesses or illnesses, get checked out and get yourself together before you crash. You know, I am as one doing it myself because there's better things ahead for all of us that have these problems, mental illness, battering, or anything of this sort, or even is being done to you, find and seek help so that you can be able to be strong for your future to come and that present day. It doesn't make you weak, and if any man or woman needs, like I volunteered, so volunteer to better yourself. You'll reap the benefits and be surprised at the fruits of the labor that you will receive from it. So just keep motivating yourself to move forward and give yourself and your family hugs. Call people, tell them you love them. You never know. Don't post about tomorrow, for you don't know what the day may bring. And that's in the word. It tells us, that's what it's saying. Do not talk about I'll see you tomorrow, for you don't know what the next 5 minutes may bring in that present time of your life. You could pass at any given time, be in an auto accident, and jaw break, whatever the case may be. So don't post about tomorrow, for you don't know what today may bring. So use that today to utilize everything that you need to utilize when you awaken for your grand arising on that day. Just be appreciative that you put in your calls and you send love or flowers, whatever it needs to be. Make every day a special moment, because I lost a beautiful person in my life, and I still have God, and I have great men around me and great set of family members. But that one woman meant a lot to me. So, and to all the great women that have my children, thank you so much for all that you have done for me. Thank you for my daughters, and thank you for my sons. I appreciate everything that everyone has done. So I'm going to end with this. Jackpot 100. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, yeah, that's beautiful. And I want to say on what you just said, thank you to all the women for your sacrifice in childbirth. That is something that, I heard you say thank you to all the women that gave birth to my children. Man, that is something that we don't appreciate enough in society, men and women. But I'm here to say that childbirth is something I appreciate. And all the women, the real women, deserve their flowers, man. So shout out to all the real women. And thank you for what you do for us. We love you.
And 1 second, before we go, I would like to thank all the men that will admit when they're wrong. I would like to thank all the men that are with their children. I would like to thank all the men that are reaching out to their children. I would like to thank all the men that appreciate their children, even if they're not around, and write a poem or anything of that nature and place it on Facebook, wherever. Let it be known that you love them and don't give up on them. Even if you can't be near them, send prayers out unto them. Send it to the world so that they know that you might not have been a great dad, but you're doing your best to be a dad, period.
That's right, because all you can give is your best.
Best.
That's right.
So I'm not going down as men. I'm not doing that. I love our women, but I'm not going to step on no man beside me. I got his left. He got my left. I got his left. We move like a phoenix in this joint. We got to. This is what SOA's representation means. This is what we do.
That's right. That's right. All right, y'all. Well, this is a wonderful week 2. I hope everybody enjoys the football we're about to have this weekend. Have a great, great, great weekend. We'll see y'all next time on SOA Radio, Vegas Jackpot 100. One love.
1,000.
Go.